Well, hello. Crashin in podcast. Back again after like months, probably 2 months or whatever, or a month since my last upload. Glad to be back. It's been a long time coming, but I'm more organised. I have a bit of time off work and I'm getting guests together and it's going really well. And today, if you can, well, you'll see in the title, I'm joined by the Wolverhampton Legend Macka B. Released several albums. My favourite album is Sign of the Times. Definitely check that out. And today, we get talking about his latest single that came out earlier on in the year. We get talking about the gigs he done recently, the one in the Robin, Bristol and so on. And then we get talking about youth clubs, how he first got into music and more. So, here's the interview with Macka B. Hello, Crashin in podcast. And today I am with Wolverhampton legend Macka B.
Yes, greetings. Yes.
You good? Yeah. How you been?
Yeah, well, I've been good considering, always thinking positive, always being positive.
Yeah.
So give thanks for health and strength.
Mm-hmm. So how you been coping through during the period of COVID and that
Well, you just had to cope,
Yeah,
so,
it's one of those. You have to just accept. Yeah.
I've been coping, but I've got a good social media presence and things. So even though the shows weren't there, I was still busy.
Yeah. I know it's on your social media you do a Medical Monday. What is it? Medical Monday.
Medical Monday.
Yeah.
Wednesday.
How did that start?
Well, it started in 2017 really. Because I made some songs, like some vegan songs. I'm vegan and things.
Yeah.
And I made a song called What Me Eat, telling people all the things that vegans can eat. And it became very popular, and they even made a meme out of it, and it went all over social media and things. So in 2017, I was talking to some of my children, and they were saying, Dad, social media is where it's at. So try to get more into social media. Yeah. So we came up with the Medical Monday, trying to tell people the benefits of fruits and vegetables and thing. And at first I was just talking it like how I'm talking to you now. Yeah. Saying this is this fruit and it's good for this, got vitamin C, it's got iron or whatever. And then I decided to do it in my style, with rhyme and rhythm. Yeah. And it got a very good response. Like 1 million views. So we're onto something here. Then I did one about the cucumber.
I think that's one of your most famous.
Because and that went super viral.
Because I notice everyone. If I said I'm going to interview Macka B today, they'll go cucumber.
So I made the cucumber famous.
It's
all good.
Out of all the fruit and vegetables and that, what's your favourite fruit and veg?
I haven't got a favourite,
No.
It's like saying, what's your favourite child,
Yeah, I'll get you,
There's a lot of them that, I like ackee though.
Yeah.
Ackee's from Jamaica.
I
like ackee.
I've never tried them.
No.
What are they like?
I can't say the taste, you have to try it for yourself. They look like scrambled eggs, but it's not scrambled egg, and it don't taste like scrambled eggs. But it's just, I just love it, I'm used to it.
Yeah. It's all healthy as well. So let's talk about the gig tonight at the Robin. So is this part of a tour or a little mini tour or something like that?
Not really part of a tour, but we've been doing a few shows recently around the UK. We did Bristol last week, we did Hull and Newcastle and a place called Lewis, near to Brighton as well, and the shows were very good. There were full houses, people coming out and enjoying themselves. It's like people want to enjoy themselves again, get some vibes.
Get back to what we're used to doing.
Exactly.
Are you glad to be back on the scene, gigging and stuff like that?
Yeah, man, God, that's energizes us, you know.
Oh,
That's what we love, you know what I mean? And we love like giving back to the people as well, you know. So it's really good to be back on the road.
It keeps you going for the week as well when you're at work and you've got something to look forward to as well.
Yeah, man, mostly.
Yeah. And also recently had a single that came out. My wife will answer the phone. You want to talk a bit about that and what's the backstory to that?
Yes, my wife can answer my phone. Like, because a lot of people you notice they keep their phones like very secretive, you know. So, because of what they're doing or what they should not be doing, and who's phoning them. They don't really want the wife to know who's phoning them and all these kind of things. But I'm trying to put a positive slant on it and show people you can be positive with the wife, and respect is a great thing. And I know some friends, when I phone them, if they're sleeping, the wife answers the phone, you know. So I thought, that's me as well. So I thought I'd do a song called My Wife Can Answer My Phone. You know, if it's over there and I'm over here, I can just say, can you get that for me? And don't fret and don't sweat and don't worry who's calling. You know?
It's all about trust, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah. So let's talk about before you started being a musician and all that, and what got you into music. Can you recall a favourite musician that got you inspired into writing your own stuff?
Yeah, I was into music from when I was a little child because my friend, his father had a sound system.
Yeah.
We used to play in houses. So he lived about 5 houses away from me.
Yeah.
And every Saturday night they had what is called the blues dance.
Yeah.
You know blues
dance?
Yeah. Okay, that's good. So every Saturday night we used to hear the bass line, you know, thumping down the street. So we used to say, when we get older, we're gonna have to have a sound system, and it just so happened that my friend's father passed the sound down to him.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So we were at school and we had a sound system. Exodus sound.
Yeah.
And that time we were in Pendiford. Pendiford High School. You know, that's where we went. You know, and Pendiford Youth Club was where we used to play. So So at first, I didn't used to go on the microphone. It was just nice to be with the sound, carrying the boxes, buying records. It was great, you know. But at home, I was secretly on the microphone, and I used to love it. And I used to listen to people like U-Roy and I-Roy. They're called DJs, you know, the great DJs of the time. Because in England, the DJs are the ones who spin the records. In Jamaica, the DJs are the ones who talk on the music, you know. So I used to listen to all of them, you know, and one day in a youth club, I took the microphone and everybody loved it.
So let's talk about how you got into writing your own music and lyrics and stuff like that. So when did you start writing your own stuff, and what was it more or less about?
Well, at first, when I first started to talk, I was copying the others, the ones who inspired me. Yeah. And we call it a pirate, you know, you're pirating their style or whatever. But then I did a song. There was an incident that happened. It wasn't nothing serious or anything, but I went to London to buy a hat for one of my friends. Yeah. He asked me to get a hat as well. And I bought the hat, and we came back to Steelhouse Lane, a dance in Steelhouse Lane. And he said, put it into my car, and he gave me the key for his car. Yeah. So I put it in his car, and then afterwards, he came out and he said, it's not there. And there were 2 blue Avengers exactly the same. Yeah, his key fit in the other one, so I put it in the wrong car. So I thought, that's funny. So I made the lyrics about it, the first lyrics I ever did. And when I taught it in the dance, everybody went crazy because they knew about the incident. So I thought to myself, boy, it's better when you do something which comes from you. You know,
it is original, and you can call it your own.
People can identify with it. So from then, everything I've ever done is mine.
Then when was it when you started to record it? And let's talk a bit about the album we got here, Sign of the Times. How did that come about? How long did it take to record an actual album?
I started off in the 77, 78, 79. I was with a band as well called Pre-Wax in Wolverhampton. So I was getting practice with the band and live and everything. But I was still with sound system as well. And I think it was in 82 that I made a first record. And it was for somebody called Papa P. and Sapphire Records, and it was in 1982, and it was called Maggie's Letter. So it was the lyric was about a letter that I wrote to Margaret Thatcher, saying I could run the country better than her, something like that anyway. And it was all right, you know. It wasn't a big hit, but it was cool. It was my first record, you know. And in '84, in '83, there was a big sound system clash. At that time, I was also with a sound called Wasifa Sound from Birmingham, from Handsworth. And we used to have like clashes, a clash like the DJs clash against one another and say who's the best DJ. You know? So we had a clash with Saxon Sound, which was a very good, famous sound. I don't know if you've heard of people like Tipper Irie.
Think of,
he was with Saxon Sound. Even Maxi Priest was with Saxon Sound. Smiley Culture, who did Police Officer. They were always Saxon Sound. So the dance was in Leicester, and I did brilliantly in that dance. You know, people loved it. They said, "Oh, we just want to hear Macka B." You know? So that got to London, and so Fashion Records in London sent a message and said they want to do some work with me. So I did a song called Bible Reader, Jenko Woodwin Banners in 1984, and that started to play on like specialist shows like Radio 1 and the reggae show on Radio 1, Ranking Me Speak, so my name starts to go out a bit more. And also I was working with Ebony on BBC 2. They asked me to do some a lyric like every week about something happening in the community, you know, so that was going good as well. So Ariwa Records in London in 1985, they asked me to come and do an album. So I went down there and I talked some of my lyrics, and he played some of his music, and I said, yeah, something can work. So that's when we did the Sign of the Times, which was the first album. And it went to #1 in the reggae charts and started to go like international as well.
Got big,
Yeah, because from that I started to go to Germany and France and all those kind of places. It's
great.
And I've done about 20 albums altogether. I've got one on 2017, 2015, 2012. Like every few years.
So you like keep busy, like recording music and stuff like that. Then was since that last album there was a bit of a gap, like due to like COVID and stuff like that.
And that, I'll probably do an album this year.
Great. So like I'll keep in tune about that. I've got you on my socials and that, I'll share it and stuff like that. So let's talk about how much time have you got?
Because we've got
so let's talk about, can you recall your first ever gig and how did you feel when you was performing to an audience?
The first gig would be with Pre-Wax.
You
know, that was I think that was could have been in London as well, but it was good, you know, because the reaction from the people to the lyrics, it was really good, you know. And they're saying, "What's this? It sounds great," and thing, and it gave me an inspiration to really carry on. You know? I find I can travel and do some things, you know. The first international was good as well, because it made me realize that there's life outside England. You know? They love reggae music. You don't realize how big
reggae is. Like when you go to France now, would you think people in France would like reggae?
No, but Germany I would never have thought. It was massive.
To be honest, I never thought like you think, I don't know, more punkier stuff and stuff like that.
They love reggae in Germany. And I've started to go like all over. I went to like Australia and all those kind of places. In the late 80s and thing, and it's really good, you know. Places like Mexico. You know, when you see them really. For instance, I've done a song in French as well, you know. Can't parle un peu de français, you know. Could be. And I did a song in French, and when I went to Mexico, I was on the radio having an interview, and I said, "What's Macka B's biggest song in Mexico?" And they said it was that French song, Je parle.
Oh, really?
J'adore le reggae. And I said, "Serious?" They said, "Yeah." And I told the band that we're not going to do that song because they speak Spanish in Mexico, so
they won't really understand.
No. So as soon as we did the interview, I went back to the band and said, "You know that song I said we're not going to do? We better do it, you know." And I said, when I did it, I just hold the microphone like that. And they sung, the whole crowd sung every single word of the song. And they don't speak French. But that's the power of music, you know.
Exactly.
It's great.
So, since your first ever gig in London, how would you say you developed over the years, like from your first gig to like now, like nerves and stuff like that?
Well, you get used to it, you know. at first, when you see big crowds and things, you know, you're thinking, oh, you know, can get a little butterflies. But it's good sometimes to get butterflies.
Oh yeah, it gets you going, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, exactly. Yeah. But I played all over the world, many places, you know, and I think that the way that people love the music, and even though the way I'm talking positive messages all the time, and you're getting back that positive feedback from people, and people saying, oh, Macka B, you've changed my life, you helped me to be a better person or whatever. And some people say, you saved my life because I was going to do this and I was going to do that. And I listened to some positive words that you were talking, and it's really fulfilling, you know.
That's all you need in life as well. Like, you need to, everyone needs to keep the positivity going around, and a better world we're living then.
Most definitely.
So, is there anything you'd like to add to the podcast interview?
Not really still.
No.
It's all good still, you know. I just say people check out the social media, you know, the official Macka B, Instagram, official Macka B, Facebook and thing, and just keep your eyes and ears open and check out some of the back catalogue, you know. A lot of things which are happening now, we've talked about it before. I've got some old songs. When people hear it, they say, Macka B, I love your new song, because it's about a situation that's happening now. I said, no, I did that 20 years ago.
It's mad that, but some people just discover it like later than others, don't they? So like, for me, I'm forever discovering music I didn't know about, and it's like new to me. And also, I'd like to ask this question: is there anything inspiring you can say to the listeners before you go?
I say just be yourself, you know, and don't just follow what you see on the media and the news and the TV. You know, don't make the people shape your life. Try and shape it yourself. And do unto people as you want people to do to you. You know? And try and live good. And uplift the youths. You know?
Thanks for coming on, and I really appreciate you doing the interview, and can't wait for the gig tonight. And you're looking forward to the gig tonight as well?
Man, always, man.
See you later, and take care.
All right, nice one.
Thank you.
Two big rape trial. William Kennedy found innocent, Mike Tyson guilty. Why me not know something not feel right? Come in.
Dark brown shade of my skin.
Something not right.
Only adds color to my tears.
Something not right.
That splash against my hollow bones and touch my soul. Looking back to past memories that I once knew, wondering why my dreams never came true.
Reality.
Something is holding me back. Is it because I'm black?
One more time.
Something is holding me back. Is it because I'm black?
Something no. Say William Kennedy get away, but Mike Tyson did not. Boy, tell me why is it because he is black? William Kennedy get away, but Mike Tyson did not. Boy, tell me why is it because he is something not right? Now if he rape the girl, then it's not too bright. Rape is wrong, is a thing me no like. In his sentencing, get he woulda serve him right. But you know me still say something not right. Me no know if it's cause most of the jury was white, and some of them love to mash up rich black man life. And no matter how Tyson was sweet and polite, she shoulda never go him Otero them time and night. Something not. Come again. Yeah, moving in a second gear. Two big rape trial. William Kennedy Smith found innocent. Mike Tyson found guilty. What man? Come on.
Dark brown shade of my skin.
Ready, my lord.
Only adds color to my tears. That splash against my hollow bones and touch my soul. Looking back over past memories that I once knew.
Could have Mike Tyson himself, I say.
Wondering why my dreams never never came true.
Reality.
Ooh, somebody tell me, what can I do? Oh, something is holding me back. Is it because I'm black?
Something up. Say William Kennedy get away, but Mike Tyson did not. Boy, tell me why is it because he is black? William Kennedy get away, but Mike Tyson did not. Boy, tell me why is it because he is something alright? Now if him rape the girl, then it's not too bright. Rape is wrong, is a thing me no like. Any sentencing get it would have served him right. But you know me still say something alright. Me no know if it's cause most of the jury was white, and some of them love to mash up rich black man life. And no matter how Tyson was sweet and polite, she should have never go him out the room 10 times a night. Something alright.
Holding me back. Is it because I'm bad?
Something. Say William Kennedy get away, but Mike Tyson did not. Boy, tell me why is it because he is black? William Kennedy get away, but Mike Tyson did not. Boy, tell me why is it because he is something alright. Last year me see a rape trial pan me telly. The trial of the man William Kennedy. Me looking at him face, the man look guilty. How him get away with that? Somebody tell me. Joe him white upper class from a rich family. They never want send a Kennedy a penitentiary. And Tyson him not a feed them amount of money. So I want laugh feed them and I want laugh away. We are.
Reggae Sunsplash 1992, and that was Macka B. And that was a live track at a festival we played at in the 90s. So yeah, I couldn't really play his new single and his other material because obviously copyright reasons and stuff like that. So I had to like back off from that, and I tried to find something live, and to be honest, I don't actually know if it's copyrighted. And same with the footage I've been using. So like, you never know, there might be someone that'd be like, "Oh, that's my footage." But it's only a little snippet of it, so I guess I might be okay. But that was a great podcast with Macka B. Thanks so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Well, when emailing Macka B, I never thought I'd get the pleasure to meet him and interview him. So, like, I'm really grateful. So now it's close to an end, but stay tuned for my radio show on Sunday. I'm on every week playing great tunes from tracks from all genres, from likes of reggae, dub, blues, jazz, psychedelic, garage, all sorts. It's out there and it's different, and loads of new great bands and future bands to join me. I got Al Doom and the Farids and Izzy Grace. So see you soon everyone, and take care.